Coinbase Global Inc. provides financial infrastructure and technology for the crypto environment. The company provides a primary financial account for the crypto economy, a platform to invest, store, spend, earn, and use crypto assets, an online marketplace for hedge funds, money managers, and corporations, and a platform with technology and services to developers, merchants, and an asset issuer that enables them to build applications that leverage crypto protocols. It serves retail users, institutions, and ecosystem partners. The company was founded in 2012 and is based in Wilmington, Delaware. Now, that's a lot of big and fancy terms for you to understand. They're basically the number one and the best place to go to, quote unquote, according to them, for crypto exchange, whether it be just straight up trading crypto, exchanging it for other crypto, or just investing it in and getting money off of the price fluctuations. Coinbase is basically the Robinhood of crypto trading, which is pretty awesome for them. Now, if we combine Bitcoin, Litecoin, Monero, and Ethereum, sorry if any of those are pronounced incorrectly, and all the other significant cryptocurrencies, the total value comes to roughly 1.5 trillion US dollars, which is a massive, massive market. The Charles Schwab Corporation on the New York Stock Exchange, SCHW, detailed that 51% of investors aged between 18 to 37 owned or traded cryptocurrencies. So Coinbase has a very obvious demographic that they're trying to get to and use for this, and it's quite a large one. So before we go into a full in-depth overview of Coinbase, I wanted to go into some of the products offered and the general company vision here. So almost 1/3 of the population is left out of the formal centralized banking options, which is why some other ones are going to options such as Coinbase. Coinbase currently has a Coinbase card, which is basically a credit card that allows you to earn Bitcoin with every single purchase, just as you would earn flight points or things like that. That is exactly what this Coinbase does. It also helps over 7,000 institutions invest currently in Bitcoin. They also offer two different types of, Coinbase on there, in Coinbase and Coinbase Pro. Here is an image from their actual website that you're looking at now, where we have the Coinbase, which has just the main platform features. If you upgrade to Coinbase Pro, you get easy to use for beginners and can use PayPal to withdraw or sell. If you use normal Coinbase, there's going to be some fees and things of the like. With Coinbase Pro, it details some of the other trades and different fees that will be going on with them. And then the number of cryptocurrencies supported on Coinbase is 51 versus Coinbase Pro is 52. So to go into the differences between the two offers of Coinbase and Coinbase Pro, for the main platform features, normal Coinbase is easy to use for beginners and you can use PayPal to withdraw or sell your funds. If you upgrade to Coinbase Pro, it's advanced charting features and crypto-to-crypto trading pairs, so you can do a little bit more actually in the app. When it comes to fees on Coinbase, normal, you have a 0.5% per trade, 3.99% for credit card purchases, and 1.49% fee for Coinbase wallet or bank account purchases. If you upgrade to Coinbase Pro, it is only a 0% to a 0.5% per trade. Pretty decent deal. The number of cryptocurrencies currently supported on normal Coinbase is 51, and on Coinbase Pro, it is 52. So you only get access to one more on there. So that's up to you to decide if that is worth using. For the security features, with normal Coinbase, you get two-step verification, biometric fingerprint logins, insurance in the event Coinbase is breached, FDIC insured USD balances, AES 256 encryption for digital wallets. If you upgrade to Coinbase Pro, you get two-step verification, biometric fingerprint logins, insurance in the event Coinbase is breached, FDIC insured USD balances, AES 256 encryption for digital wallets. So basically the same. Not too much of an upgrade there. When it comes to the types of transactions supported in a normal Coinbase, you can buy, sell, send, receive, and exchange cryptos. And in Coinbase Pro, you can buy, sell, deposit, withdraw, trade, stop order, time enforce order, and limit orders. So just as you would see in like a normal broker, where you can have stop losses, things like that. Pretty cool little upgrade that you could have if you upgrade there. And now for the maximum trading amount, because there is a slight difference between the two. With Coinbase, normal, it limits varies based on your different payment methods and the region in which you currently are living in. So for more information on this, if you are a user of Coinbase or just interested, you should go and look at your specific region's details. And then if you're on Coinbase Pro, doesn't matter where you are, who you are, what you're doing, how much you make, anything like that, it is unlimited. So pretty cool features over there by the company, which is pretty nice, I will say. So now we have a general overview of Coinbase. On Wednesday, April 14th, 2021, Coinbase had its initial public offering. The stock shares opened at about $381 a share, which was significantly higher than their reference price of about $250 a share. So a pretty penny you were paying extra. The day after the stock went, the firm's stock closed down 1.68%, though it had climbed as high as 6.4% in the morning, leaving it to close at around $322 a share. So actual dollars-wise fall, it was a significant one. We're talking almost $60 there, but in percentage points, really wasn't too big of a deal. Now, since the IPO, the stock has continued to fall and is currently sitting at around $223.92 a share at the time of the writing of our paper here, which has fallen below the initial reference price set by the company prior to the IPO, since the IPO stock is down about 30%. Now, during its IPO, Coinbase was briefly valued at about $100 billion, massive evaluation there, and at its time on the NASDAQ. Coinbase closed its first day of trading valued at around $885.8 billion, and since the IPO, the company has continued to decrease in value, and now the market cap is about $58.64 billion USD. Again, for reference, at the time, again, of the writing of our research paper. Coinbase has 56 million verified users. 6.1 million of those users make at least one transaction per month, and in quarter one of 2021, Coinbase had a trading volume of $355 billion. 11.3% of the entire crypto market capitalization is held on the Coinbase platform. You can find our reference to this in the links in the description. Coinbase is currently at a value of $233 billion of assets under management, and from December 30th to March 31st, in 2021, Coinbase grew their cash on hand from $1.06 billion to $1.98 billion. Coinbase's total liberties are $7.2 billion. Now, from December 30th to March 31st, 2021, same time frame as before, Coinbase increased their revenue from $66.95 million to $126.996 million, almost a 2 times increase in total revenue. Coinbase is cash flow positive currently with $59.82 billion. In quarter one of 2021, they reported an earnings per share of 3.05. This missed the current analyst estimate of 3.09 per share, but we're talking 4 cents difference. It's not a massive change. I wouldn't think it's anything to get scared about, I guess. Now, the company currently has a price to earnings ratio, a P/E, of 70.5. All of this financial information is taken from the Q1 financial report on Coinbase Investors Relations page, for anybody wondering. So before we get into any of the positives and negatives looking at Coinbase, I first want to go over why they may be a strong company that you want to invest in with some additional information. First off, on the board of directors, where we have a bunch of people that are very, very noteworthy that we should check out. First being the actual CEO and co-founder, the chairman of the board, Brian Armstrong. A lot of titles for this man. Now, Mr. Armstrong served as a software engineer at Airbnb Incorporated, an online marketplace company, from May 2011 to June 2012. Mr. Armstrong also previously served as a consultant for the Enterprise Risk Management Division at Deloitte & Touche LLP, again probably mispronouncing that, an accounting and consulting firm from July 2005 and November 2005. Quite a nice little track record here for Mr. Armstrong. Another person that we want to talk about is the other co-founder in Fred Earnsam. Hopefully I said that correctly. Mr. Earnsam has served as a co-founder and a managing partner at Peregrine, a crypto-focused investment firm from 2012 of November to January 2017. Fred here also served as our president prior to our founding. Mr. Earnsam was a foreign exchange trader at Goldman Sachs Group, Incorporated, a multinational investment bank and financial services company from July 2010 to June 2012. This was taken directly from their board of directors page. Now we also have Fred Wilson, who is the lead independent director. Since June 2003, Mr. Wilson has served as a partner at Union Square Ventures, a venture capital firm. Mr. Wilson has also served as a managing partner at Flatiron Partners since June 1996. Been there a while. Mr. Wilson has served as a member of the board of directors at Etsy Incorporated, an e-commerce website, since June 2007, which you probably have used some point during the pandemic, or maybe you know somebody that has, so you know the company. And he has also served as the chairman of the board of directors of Etsy since October 2014. He's a big man over there. Next up, we want to go over Gokul Rajaram. Again, if I'm butchering any of these, I apologize. Rajaram held several key positions, including caviar lead and register lead at Square Incorporated, a financial technology company prior to Square. Mr. Rajaram served as a product director of ads at Facebook Incorporated, a social media company, from August 2010 to June 2013. I think we all know Facebook, and that's quite the job to have. He also served as a product management director for Google AdSense. Pretty nice. Since May 2018, and as a member of the board of directors of Pinterest Incorporated. Next, we have Mark Andreessen. We're just going to call him Mark for this. Mark has served as a member of the board of directors of Facebook Incorporated, a social networking company, since June 2008. Mr. Andreessen also currently serves on the board of directors of several privately held companies. He previously served on the board of directors of eBay. And last but not least, we have Kelly Kramer, who is on the board of directors. Kramer served as the executive vice president and chief financial officer of Cisco Systems Incorporated, a world technology company. Prior to that, from January 2012 to January 2015, Ms. Kramer served in various finance roles at Cisco. Now I want to get into our second topic here in the additional information of the notable investors. So first notable investor is Ribbit Capital, the company that owns Robinhood trading app. They currently own 11,995,949 Class B shares. Quite a significant stake. Our next one is Vanguard Total Stock Market Index, which is the largest holder of Coinbase with 3,322,946 shares owned. The top 5 holders of Coinbase are 2 Vanguard ETFs and 3 ARK Invest ETFs. Other holders include Fidelity and Invesco, which are in the top 10 of their holders. Very, very good companies with a nice proven track record that are holding these. So if that serves as anything to you guys, there are also some other people who have a quality track record that are also interested here. Next, we have some forward-looking statements directly from the company. So if these have anything such as we or I, that is being referenced to Coinbase, the company themselves, or directly from the CEO, and I'll get into some of them now. Again, there are some quick links down in the description if you do want to skip some of these, but let's get into it. Given that this is our first quarterly update, we want to reiterate a few key concepts about how we think about our business performance. We are in the early stages in the development of the crypto economy, and our focus is investing for long-term growth. As our Q1 results clearly demonstrated, our business is volatile. We have historically generated high revenue and have been profitable during periods of strong crypto asset prices, and we have lost money when prices are low. We plan our investments over a longer term, taking historical financial performance and our projected revenue scenarios into consideration. The end result, as shared in our prospects for that direct listing, is that we seek to operate the company at roughly break even in terms of profitability, smoothed out over time for the time being. Quarter to quarter date for Q2 2021 has been a continuous of the strong crypto price cycle with high prices of many crypto assets, high levels of volatility, and high interest in crypto across the retail and institutional users. Coinbase quarter to date performance across our 4 key business metrics are trending to meet or exceed our Q1 results. For example, we expect total trading volume to significantly exceed Q1 trading volume, and our performance continues at the current pace. MTUs have grown since March 31st, 2021, driven by continued strength in the crypto market and our increased investment in sales and marketing. Within quarter 2, Coinbase has spent over 2 weeks as of the top 10 free apps on iOS and Android. We expect our quarter 2 MTUs to be higher than Q1 levels. And that is all we have for the nice forward-looking statements. So basically, this is to calm down a lot of the investors. Coinbase themselves is pretty directly correlated with the overall crypto market themselves. So as you'll see with Coinbase, is if the price of Bitcoin, Ethereum, those other crypto assets are going up, you will also see Coinbase go up because by happenstance, because they are invested and are used to trade those cryptos. When they're going up, Coinbase will also go up. It follows almost directly. And then when Bitcoin, all those are going down, obviously people panic and think that Coinbase is not worth as much as it should be, and it will go down as well. But over the long run, you're hoping to see a nice steady uptrend, and if you see that and you like that, maybe Coinbase is for you. Now, lastly, we want to get into the positives and the negatives of Coinbase. I will first start off with the positives and end with the negatives, and then just give you a brief little overview of everything going on. So, for our positives, Coinbase is highly regarded for their easy-to-use interface. Many different news outlets have voted Coinbase as the best brokerage for people who are new to cryptocurrency investing. On average, Coinbase takes 3 to 5 business days to deposit funds, in addition to facilitating fast deposits and lots of payment methods. This platform has a UI that's almost perfect and easy to understand. Here you can trade the most popular cryptos, including Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as the other ones. Like we said earlier, there's 51 to be traded, 52 on Coinbase Pro. It's safe to say that the fees that you are paying is to enjoy a well-designed UI, as well as get services from a very popular crypto trading platform, so some may excuse the fees to that, as well as knowing Coinbase is a trusted brokerage, as there are plenty of scams and unverified products in the cryptocurrency industry right now, as it's very unregulated. So you could see the fact that Coinbase may have some slightly higher fees than other people as proof that they have a track record and are, I guess, well versed in this whole thing, and you can trust them, so you can kind of excuse some of those fees. Coinbase also operates as a straightforward online exchange, allowing retail buyers and sellers to meet in the middle and find a price. For more experienced users, Coinbase also offers a robust trading platform called Coinbase Pro, with a full set of features and charts to help you plumb the depths of the crypto market. It also offers a free wallet service that allows users to safely store their cryptocurrencies. This was directly from Forbes, and we also went over some of the pros and cons of Coinbase Pro a little early in the video, so you can skip to that back if you may have skipped earlier. While holding 11% of global crypto assets, they have not suffered a single loss due to their security vigilance. They have developed their own platforms and security measures in-house to properly interrogate them into their brokerage to ensure the highest quality protection. Coinbase allows you to store over 90 different assets and allows you to invest in over 45 different cryptocurrencies. They are currently regulated by the U.S. Department of Treasury. They support as a money transmitter by most state banking departments in the U.S. They work closely with the SEC, New York Department of Financial Services, and Officer of the Controller of the Currency. They're internationally regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority, FCA, in the UK, and Monetary Authority of Singapore. And lastly, we have the negatives for Coinbase. One of the slight downsides of the platform is transaction fees that are somewhat higher compared to the best platforms for a crypto exchange. The fees that are here are in the form of a 0.5% premium, after which you have to pay a slight fee depending on the amount that you trade. Nearly all of Coinbase's revenue comes from the fees that it charges to traders to trade and store crypto assets in their platform. Some analysts have suggested that Coinbase's high stock price and market cap are at risk as new competitors, pure play crypto exchange, and banks get into the business and drive prices down. That suggests that the need for Coinbase to find a new and diversified sources of revenue to blunt that risk. Other analysts point to the upside potential of Coinbase's global regulatory moat, its importance as a large point in the cryptocurrency, not just crypto speculative asset world, and a valuation that should peg it less as an exchange and more as an enabling commerce platform. Since Coinbase's IPO, the price of Bitcoin has dropped 41.3%, along with the other crypto assets' prices dropping similar percentages. During this same period, Ethereum was down 6.49%. However, Ethereum hit all-time highs on May 11th at $4,179 a coin. And following that, the stock plunged 43%. At its peak, the entire crypto market had a $2,511 billion market cap on May 10th of 2021. As of June 12th, 2021, the crypto market cap has fallen to $1,488 billion. So a significant hit has come to it, over $1 trillion, but it's still a pretty massive market there. Although we have seen some stabilization in the price of Bitcoin prior to the drop, it is showing that cryptocurrencies are still very volatile and speculative assets to hold. Now, the reason for all of this dropping in a lot of the crypto market is obviously the majority of the market was falling at the time, but also things like Elon Musk deciding to back up and say that he is no longer accepting purchases with Bitcoin and Tesla, which sent a panic of sellers into the coin and dropped it down. So could just be a temporary thing. As a lot of people often say, every reaction in the stock market is an overreaction, and that also applies to crypto. As a whole, Coinbase is an industry leader, becoming the first publicly traded crypto exchange. It is paving the way for other brokerages behind it. However, it is difficult for the company to create a wide moat from their competitors, as there is little innovation that can be done into finding new streams of revenue. They are currently limited to making more off of their commission fees through the brokerage. So that is the overall view of Coinbase. These videos are not meant to tell you guys whether to invest or not to invest in a company, but simply give you the due diligence to make your own interpretation of it and whether or not you want to buy it or not. For our personal opinion, it looks like a very solid company. They are somebody who makes a load of money right now, and they are the leader right now as a crypto exchange, really with nobody else very close to them. They bring in a ton of money, and the hype behind them is absolutely insane. The crypto market right now is also exploding. Despite the drop, you can't deny how much Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all of the other coins have gone up in the last few months, let alone the last few years. Crypto is starting to become a more and more accepted thing, and if that is your bread and butter, Coinbase really is your only option as a stock to invest in, as they are the only one currently on the market right now. As other ones come on, that's when you can start to compare and contrast. But if you want to get your feet wet into the crypto market, not actually invest in any sort of cryptos and just a platform that is involved in cryptos, there are other options like Mar and Riot, which we probably will do later videos on later. But if you're not into those right now, Coinbase could serve as a great alternative. So that wraps up the video. If you did enjoy it at all, make sure you hit that like button down below. Check out the description for our Patreon, where you can get access to a personal Discord with us and all of the full research papers that we have produced ourselves and all of that wonderful stuff. Also hit that subscribe button. We are a new channel, and don't forget to do your DD.